Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about my career choices as a hearing impaired person. So I am a CAD drafter. So CAD stands for computer aided drafting. And I think the simplest way to explain it, or I think people are most familiar with, is the idea of blueprints. So pictures, layouts, any type of design that's used to build something. And nowadays, instead of blueprints, we use computer software packages, CAD packages, that allow us to create drawings that can be used in the shop for fabrication. And some of these software packages are AutoCAD, Inventor, SolidWorks, Creo, NX, MicroStation, Tekla. There are a lot of options. Some of them, they perform similarly in how they work, but the generalized idea is that you can draw pictures, shapes, create the part you're trying to fabricate on with this computer CAD package. And sometimes you can work in 2D or 3D shapes to make these drawings. And then it gets sent to fabrication and they use them to build the product. So those drawings will have different views of the piece. So you'll be looking from the front, top, bottom, left and right side. Sometimes there's sections where you're cutting through the piece, or there's little detail views where it's zoomed in, and it'll have dimensions of like the sizes or where a cutout is located. And this is helpful to the shops so that they know how to build the product. So what's neat about this is that almost anything that's fabricated will have a drawing. So there's a lot of options with this query. You could be working with plastic, wood, steel. And when we think about everything in your home, every product, everything you use, it has a fabrication process. So you have a lot of options on where you could work. But what's neat about it for people who are hearing impaired is that it requires a lot of visual skills, because you're working with pictures. You're also projecting views. When I was saying when you look at the front, top, bottom, right side, that part's going to look differently based on how you're looking at it. So you build skills with projecting views and showing what that object looks like at that view. So I think it's good for somebody with hearing loss because you're focusing more on your eyesight, not as much on hearing skills. So I think it's a great option. There will be some communication, but what I like about it is you're typically with the same group of people, and I find that makes it easier because if I'm familiar with people's voices, I can pick up on words quicker, what they're trying to say. Sometimes it depends on what type of job you get, but some jobs may require you to go into a shop environment, or maybe you'll have to meet with new people, designers. But you can find jobs where that's not required. You don't have to go into a shop, or you're working with the same people. So that's kind of the route I gravitated towards. So you have options and you can find those jobs that work best for your situation. And what's nice about this field is that you don't have to go to school for several years. I only went to school for 2 years. I went to a trade school. And what's nice about trade schools is they're genuinely cheaper than a 4-year college. So you're saving money. That's also 2 years, so you're saving time. And I earned an associate's degree, so I still earned a degree. But you have the option. You could go on, become an engineer, or pursue other interests. But it's a good starting point. And I wanted to convey this to other people as maybe a good option if you're considering what route do you want to go. And for me, it was always a concern on how will my hearing loss play into my career choices? How can I pick a career path where I can be skilled and still earn a good living, and my hearing is not a hindrance to my career. And I think CAD was a good choice for me, and I'm doing well. I've been working in this field for 4 years, so I think it was a good choice. And I think for women especially, I'd like to encourage women to consider going to trade schools, or consider, out of the norm options, because they can be great careers. And my trade school had very few women, and I just wanted to talk about my story and, encourage women to consider it as, a viable option. You don't have to go to a 4-year school to be successful. So thanks for watching. Bye.